Okay, well, I am back now. That short little break to help my son. I am not sure. I might have just had my mic muted accidentally that entire first portion of the stream. But basically I was just over here starting to work on a little bit of a tree farm. So we can remove that other trial setup that we had of using dynamite, or TNT I mean, which was not super successful. So one thing that I need to do is go ahead and make as many of these minecart hoppers as I can. And we're gonna start mixing these in with some of the tree planters here. Another thing that I also need to do actually first is go ahead and remove these, because we're gonna need hoppers in these locations here underneath all this stuff. And another little thing that I'm not super sure on that I need to figure out is how the water streams are also going to be going. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just face the hoppers, oh excuse me, holy cow. I'll just face the hoppers into one of the sides here. And then hopefully that will make it so it's a little bit easier to figure out how these water streams are going to work. Oops. Because there's just a little bit of an order that I need to do things here without totally spacing out on what that is. So basically what's going to happen is I'm just preparing for when I actually have like some of the other stuff that I'm going to be doing in this stream. So what's going on is that I basically have way too much bamboo that my farm is producing, and I don't have enough chests to store it all in, and so I needed to work on a tree farm here just so I could get some wood going a little bit faster. But I want this tree farm to be a little bit more efficient than my normal tree farm where I go and pick up everything myself. And so it's going to involve some minecart hoppers in very specific areas, and you'll see how that is going to work here in just a second. So the first thing to do is just start filling all these little spaces up with the minecart hoppers. And I probably don't have enough. Yeah, let's see how many more I need here. So I need 1 plus 7. Okay, so let's grab our crafting table here, and this has our iron in it, so let's make 7 of these things. So I'll put those back for the moment. Go finish getting these placed. So I don't know how well known this trick is, but it's one that I've used before. And that is the fact that you can place... Oh, can I... Okay, I'm not quite getting that minecart rail there. There we go. Okay, so I'm hoping that that's going to be enough with just the 2 pieces there to be able to get everything, but if you can see, I'm breaking the minecart rail underneath, and that's going to allow a little trick to happen here. Oh, hello there, Groovehagen. Welcome to the stream. Good day to you as well. I don't know if you were here in time or if my mic was muted, because it might have been muted just earlier. But this is actually going to be somewhat of a short stream because I need to take my wife and drop her off at her work so that I can have the car today. And so I will be leaving around noon. Awesome. Anyway, so this stream is going to end here in about a half hour for me. But then I will be back about an hour after that, hopefully. And I'll do some streaming while I wait to see if I get any work through the Instacart. You know, for the grocery Uber, whatever it's. Oh, thank you for the donation, Groovehagen. Anyway, and then as far as the streams, I think I missed the original one that I got a Trident in. Like, that was just a little bit unfortunate, but I am pretty sure that I missed that. But yes, I will from that one that I got. I've got a few more ready, and I'll just start putting those in YouTube, like whenever I have them. Okay, now the next thing to do here is I believe I need to go 2 up on each of these. We'll see if we can get everything to work out nicely here. Yeah, so I figured this little tree farm would be something that I could do in the smaller amount of time that I had. So basically what happened is I left my farm going so I could like just let it AFK or whatever, you know. And okay, I'm gonna need to make these a little taller, and I just realized, well, I can do this. Oh, what the heck, come on. Man, this does not want to work for me. There we go. Anyway, so what happened is that I left that farm running overnight, and it just about crashed my server because the bamboo generated fast enough compared to the cactus that pretty soon I had way more bamboo in the system, and it was just too much, and eventually it just couldn't handle it anymore basically, and so it just really was lagging super bad, and it was a mess. And is that a ink sac? That's funny that the squid killed itself on the boat, but let's pick that up. Anyway. So yeah, I just about, like, very closely crashed my server right there, and because of that, I turned off all of the server systems. Or not the server systems, but the bamboo system. So I stopped the minecart rails from going. I cleared up the here, 1 second, I'm just trying to make sure that I get these in the right place. Anyway, I cleared out some of the redstone stuff just to keep it from doing the normal redstone operations that it would be doing automatically. And let it run long enough to clear out all the bamboo that was in the system. There was some old bits of coal and lava buckets from a while back that were still also somehow in the system. And so I also got rid of that stuff. Oh shoot! I forgot one of the most important things, which is that dirt there. Oh boy. And now of course that's already sucked in the hopper there. Or not the hopper, but the piston. Okay. Let's grab that out, and I cannot get back in from this side. Anyway, so today what I'm gonna be doing is hopefully I'll be able to get an entire thing of chests, like if I can get enough wood, that run down in between the cactus farm and the bamboo farm just to pick up extra bamboo. And I'm also thinking if I can make it possible to have it pick up all the extra bamboo, and then like if I use an item elevator to get it back up, then once I get enough stored I could even turn off the bamboo farm just to let it like not take up as much lag on the server, and then still like have plenty of stored bamboo to keep things running for a while, right? So anyway, that's kind of the new plan. Oh, we got a drowned friend here. So yeah, it's just a bit of building right now for the tree farm and getting everything else caught up. As far as YouTube, it took me a little bit to figure out how to get the streams from DLive, because you actually have to use VLC Media Player and basically convert the stream. So it's kind of funky, but I figured out how to do it, and that means now that I have that working, that I can get those streams downloaded consistently. So I'll try and start doing them every day. I have about 5 downloaded total right now. It's just that they take, I don't know, with how long the streams are, they take quite a while for YouTube to upload. So it's also a matter of how quickly I can get them uploaded with YouTube every day. I'm just being consistent about doing like one a day. Anyway. Holy crap, why can I not seem to do this? And now it's gone. Wow. That's how good those hopper minecarts are, is that it's in the air above and it's still sucking them all down for whatever reason. Anyway, yeah, so now, just a quick question there, Groovehagen. Can you hear the music in the stream okay, or is the music hard to hear? Oh, I can't believe I did that again. Holy cow. I wonder if I can just put the dirt down, put down the redstone block. If I get the piston to face the right direction, will it just automatically do it? That's interesting. Anyway, so can you hear the music okay? I did notice when I was rewatching one on YouTube that the music was kind of quiet, but I don't know if that's something that you like or if it would be nice if it was louder. I don't know, I'm just trying to get this all down to where I can get it all figured out and working to where people like the streams, so. Oh, hello there, Pizza Man. I guess to kind of explain again, so I have the XP farm up over there that I got going pretty tall, and I was just this weekend just letting it run in the background, like so AFKing nearby, and I ended up kind of overwhelming my Minecraft. Like I got all the way down to 0 frames a second basically, just because I had too much stuff going. And so I decided I needed to make a little bit of a storage system for the extra bamboo, so that one, I avoid overstocking on bamboo within the hoppers that I have, and two, if I make it big enough that if I eventually fill it up, then I can just stop it from running for a little while and use the storage to still keep everything running as far as the furnace is. Anyway, so I'm just making a little tree farm here. And I did mention this already on stream, but I'll mention it again. I need to take my wife to work here in about 15 minutes. And so I'm actually gonna stop streaming there for about an hour, but then once I get home I'll start up the stream again and kind of continue on with this project. So I'm just trying to do what I can with the time that I have today. So this, I don't know if you saw that setup, but there's actually, I was using the pistons to push dirt onto a hopper minecart that sits above these hoppers here, just so that I could have a little bit more efficient of a system, because that way if any of the drops from the trees land on the dirt, then they'll get sucked into the system, and you should be able to probably even see some of the hopper minecarts once as long as I don't break the dirt block, they should stay where they are, but you can see that they're kind of shoved into those blocks there. Okay, good. Yeah, it's a little trick that I like using. I don't know how well known it is to a lot of people, but it's something that I found pretty dang useful. Now the biggest thing with all of this is just gonna be... Oh, did I even build these? That's another interesting thought. I may not have built these high enough on the ground for the large spruce trees to grow. I'm not sure if I did or not, but maybe I'll just do dark oak trees instead for a moment. Okay, well, all the hoppers are facing this direction, so I'll probably pull the hoppers. I need to get my hopper line set up here, and they're all facing this one direction. And then right here. Maybe what I'll do is have them eventually all come to some chests right here. Here, let's do one more. We'll do them all the way over by where that sand is. Is that? That's funny. You can leave it waterlogged. It's kind of a fun thing to do, I guess. Okay, and we'll put these in. Now I think the hardest thing with all of this is just going to be getting the water streams to all be directed well. As far as this is concerned though, I might even just let it go all the way back how I did that there, because these hoppers are all going to be able to connect pretty easy. Okay, how many more do I need now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 26, which is more than the amount of chests that I have. So I'm going to hurry and hop on back over to where I do have a little bit of wood, and let's make some more chests real fast so that I can have enough going for everything here. Yeah, I think I may have these just a couple blocks too small to do those large spruce trees though. Since we're doing this already, I'm just gonna go ahead and make some, make some extras, because I'm pretty much run low on hoppers right now as well. Why are those chests? Okay, let's just do that. Oh, thank you for the follow there, my Mimo. I honestly think the hardest thing about this little farm here, because it's, I mean, I could expand this out as much as I wanted, honestly. But I think the hardest thing is actually going to be just figuring out how to do the water streams so they stay consistent and everything. Because I'm going to want... how's this all going to work? Let's just go ahead and see what happens. Now the thing with the water streams is I don't want to create still water in the center here. So I might actually have to try and do like some kind of diagonal. Is that going to create, that did create some still water there though. I mean, I guess technically I could just build this up a little bit higher and then do a block like that. Are you asking why the water streams are going to be more difficult? Because yeah, if it's that you're asking, then it is the fact that this is just one of those slightly awkward things to do for the water collection. So yeah, for me, I'm not a huge fan of working with water streams. Like I know how to manipulate the water streams and everything, but sometimes it just takes a little longer than I really want to be spending just to get water streams worked out. Looks like that is working though, so let's go ahead and I believe if I just kind of carry this little design over with the two here in the middle, and that keeps things flowing in. Okay, now what happens if I put a water block there? Okay, so that actually helps fill it out, so I may only need one more block of water, or bucket of water here. And then I can call it good. Oh no, because then I don't want... Oh shoot. Because what I don't want is I don't want blocks to get caught in little tidal pools where they're going to get stuck, but it looks like this actually might have enough hopper minecarts here to keep stuff from getting stuck. Except for this one spot right here. And see, as long as they hit that, then they're going in, so it means that we have just a couple of spots, I'm pretty sure. Do we have another one right here that's maybe... No, that's working. Now is that fixed if I just put another block here and call it good? Just about, maybe? Because I can just place these little things on the inside here. I'm just not sure what that's going to do with everything. Because most of this is just being picked up pretty well. But yeah, then we have those little tiny dead spots. So that gets it out a little further. Okay, that got it to go. That gets it to go. We'll just leave it here, and if we get any more dead spots, then it should become pretty apparent. I think I just did what you were wanting me to do there, Groovehagen. Anyway, so now if we check the chest here, we should have, yeah, all the extra smooth stone. So I think this might be it for the time being for this little farm. So let's just go grab some of the saplings and drop off our other stuff. And then it looks like I have about 5 to 10 more minutes here before I need to be headed out. So then I'll be pausing the stream for about an hour to go do that real fast, and then I'll be back a little bit later. I'm just going to put all the extra stuff in there for now. And let's see. Let's grab all the dark oak saplings. And I'm going to grab some of the spruce saplings just so we can try them out, as well as the jungle saplings. Just because for the chests it does not matter what kind of wood we're using. So I'm going to go ahead and see what kind of woods will grow here at this level. The only thing that I've had in the past of a problem with different things is that occasionally I feel like some of the larger trees don't like to grow below like 65 or 67 or something, which we're on 64. So it might be okay, but I don't know for sure. So we'll just give it a little bit of variety and we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and pop this back into our ender chest here. And maybe it's actually a good idea to grab out an extra ender chest just so we can leave one here. So we don't have to work our way back over to the other area if we're just going to be mining out trees. And then one other thing to go grab real fast while I'm thinking about it is that I have a box of bones here. So I'll grab that, and then I think I also have a few in here. So we'll just go ahead and grab some of that bone meal from this little mini farm right here real fast. Oh. I'm like trying to activate my elytra, but I didn't have out my rockets. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what grows. If I just start bone milling this stuff, if this is all gonna grow. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, that did grow. That's good. And we got the jungle, so it looks like they're all gonna work here, which is awesome. That gives us a little more variety here for what we can use for our other wood options as well. Cool. So yeah, looks like everything's gonna work here. Can just store this back in here. And yeah, for a quick little, you know, like 45-minute build, this should be a sufficient tree farm. I will have to make sure that I'm close enough for the trees to grow, which means that I'll probably just be using a lot of bone meal just to have things moving along a little faster. That is interesting that, so the texture's changed again a little bit, I think. And the dark oak is almost a little more orange than it was previously. Also, I'm in the new snapshot of 1.14.1. It looks like there's some pretty big fixes as far as villagers and helping with lag for villagers, causing lag overall. So I'm probably going to be working on the nether tunnel a little bit later today and heading back over to the spawn castle just to see if things work a little bit better there. And we'll just, you know, because that's the best place that we have to check out a lot of villagers in one place. So, especially since our villager trading system died however it did. Anyway, so I think I'll just go ahead and finish mining out all of these. One thing that I did not realize that might be useful as well with some of the stuff is just that the what is that stuff called now? The vines? They grow on the side of jungle trees automatically, which I hadn't really thought about using that as a way to collect extra vines before, but maybe I should bring over a pair of shears as well. Because as long as I have jungle trees growing, then I should be able to do that. Oops, let's not do that. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself with the height of these trees here. So one of the things that I'll need to remember as well is I had 16 jungle saplings originally, and I planted, or did I plant like 12 of the dark oak, maybe? It was either 12 or 16 of those, with only one of the spruce, because I honestly didn't think the spruce was going to grow. How does the new chest work now? Do you mean the new chest, I'm trying to think of... So I'm basically just using this to collect a lot of wood so that I can then get a chest system going. So I actually haven't built, not in Minecraft, the slice chest. Oh, you mean in D-Life. So I don't know exactly. I know that it had a little creator thing available for me to learn more about that. And it was something that was only pertinent to people that had larger audiences that were wanting to do giveaways. So I think that would be fun, but it's going to be a long time before I'm even making enough to be able to really give back really anything substantial at all. And so I guess if I wanted to spend a good bit of my own money to become like a partner or whatever, I think is what it's called, that you have to basically set aside a few thousand Lino points, then I could do that. But it's just a little bit more stuff into it, I guess, you know, to kind of give back. So something to give back to the communities. I think that it takes it to where you have to save up a certain amount of points that accumulate in it. I don't know all the details though. I think it's just so it basically changed for streamers that I think I used to be able to collect lemons as well. Anyway, so it just says for me that the more viewers that engage in my live stream, the more Lino points that I'll have. And I can open the chest, but it says I can only do that once there's more than 5 Lino points in it. So it looks like I have to have... Yeah, so I have to open it. And then, like, the viewers that are watching, it'll give them a chance to... Oh, it says 2.8 for you. On my phone it only says 1.7. That's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, it's supposed to be a way for me to be able to give back in the end. But I guess we'll figure it out once we have enough stuff to even do anything with it. Because yeah, like I said before, I don't have enough there yet to be able to do anything with it, so... Oh, that's good. So it's just the engagement that you guys do in the chat and stuff, looks like. Okay. Oh, I had stuff fall outside, so I might need to make it a little bit larger on the outside edge. Looks like we're already getting a pretty decent amount of stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and we'll figure it out in the near future and kind of get a better idea of what's actually going on with that. Oh boy. I don't know if you can hear thumping in the background, but we went on a walk earlier today and Parker picked up some rocks because he absolutely loves to collect rocks. And so he's playing with them now on the table and it's kind of making some thumping noises. How is this gonna work to kind of keep pushing stuff this way? Oh, this whole water stream system. I might need to just go grab some fence gates and ice and simplify things here a little bit. Don't even hear it anymore. I have 2 now at home. That looks like you're pretty busy right there then. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm getting used to him destroying the house, but I definitely look at it in a little bit different light than I used to. Like, I'm a little bit slower to like freak out about anything. Because yeah, it doesn't really help anything, so. Okay, let's see if we have enough of anything else. I'm just trying to make sure that I get enough of the drops to be able to do this. But these jungle ones might actually still have some wood in them. And that's why they're not totally disappearing. So let's hop on up here and see what we got. Because there's very likely wood in this thing up here somewhere. Oh shoot, it's about time for me to take my wife. I need to get going. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll just... Oh, there we go. Okay, let's hurry and grab a little bit of this stuff just to get it out of the way, and we'll hurry and head out here in a second. Okay. Well, Groovehagen, I will see you. Like I said, I'll probably be back on in about an hour. So if you want to come back in an hour, but if not, I'll see you later. It was good talking.